Let's talk about an old-school gem, Max Dugan Returns, 1983. It's a comedy drama directed by Herbert Ross and written by Neil Simon. Yeah, that Neil Simon, so you know the script's gonna snap. This flick actually marks the last time Simon teamed up with Ross, and it's also the last of his films starring his then-wife Marsha Mason. The cast? Oh, it's stacked. Jason Robards plays Max Dugan, a charming but totally unreliable con-man dad who suddenly pops back into his daughter's life. Marsha Mason is Nora, Max's daughter, a widowed high school English teacher just trying to hold it all together. Matthew Broderick makes his film debut playing Nora's kid, Michael. Fun fact, Kiefer Sutherland briefly pops up in his first ever movie role too. Donald Sutherland rounds things out as Brian, the local cop, and Nora's new boyfriend. So what's the deal with the story? Max, who bailed on Nora when she was just a kid, shows up out of nowhere, terminal diagnosis and a suitcase full of cash in tow. He's desperate to make things right, mainly by showering Nora and Michael with wild gifts. Michael is all about it, finally gets to know the grandpa he's never met. But Nora, not so sure, especially with Brian the cop sniffing around, pretty skeptical of Max's sudden windfall and motivations. In classic Neil Simon style, there's plenty of witty banter and a light-hearted take on some heavy family stuff. It's all about redemption, forgiveness, and those messy second chances. Wondering how it did? Well, it did all right at the box office. Opened March 25th, 1983, and pulled in almost 18 million, not too shabby for the 80s. Critics had mostly good things to say. It's sitting in the 70% range on Rotten Tomatoes. Roger Ebert called it watchable and sort of sweet, while Variety said it was a consistently happy comedic fable. New York Times liked the pace, but Newsweek thought it was a little too cute. You'll have to watch and decide for yourself. Want to check it out? It's rated PG, runs about an hour and a half, and you can stream or rent it pretty much anywhere. Apple TV, Amazon, YouTube, Google Play, you name it. Some cool trivia. It was Matthew Broderick's very first movie, and Kiefer Sutherland's too. And get this, Broderick's dad died when this was being made, and Jason Robards, who knew his dad, helped Matthew through his grief. Pretty sweet behind-the-scenes story. Also those old movie posters. They totally nailed the vibe. It's time to feel good again. And then this long list of all the stuff going wrong in your life and how Max Dugan is the answer. It really sells that wholesome, second chance, feel-good energy. Seen Max Dugan Returns? Drop us a comment and let us know what you thought. And don't forget to subscribe to Movies of the 80s for your next dose of beloved and sometimes totally forgotten 80s movies.